Hello everyone, this is Daryl Guberman. I'm just getting back from Washington. I'm on the train, as you can see, headed back to Connecticut. I want to let anybody know that if you want a copy of this, we have it in a PDF format about Boeing. Everything you wanted to know, but we're afraid to ask. This encompasses 40 years of my experience and the degradation of Boeing's quality. I was there at the subcommittee meeting with David Calhoun, the subcommittee of the Department of Homeland Security. You will have, there's several federal agencies that sit on ANSI's board that get their federal compensation and money from the American National Standards Institute, which at one time it was called a royalty payment, where really the IRS doesn't have any, they can't grab a hold of what a royalty payment is designated, so you really don't know whether people are paying taxes. Number two is I spoke with a gentleman from our government, and I told them the scenario between ANSI and also the government agencies that are getting compensated from them, and he said that is illegal. I always thought that, but I guess people are sleeping at the switch. One person that I knew, a Phil Matheson, who is a DHS employee, I think he retired last year, but nevertheless, Boeing, ANSI was paying him $262,000 tax-free as a royalty payment, and also getting his federal salary. You have a Gordon Gillerman from the National Institute of Standards and Technology who $120,000 tax-free, a royalty payment, and still getting his federal salary. And this guy said that that's illegal. But because ANSI is so entrenched with our government and government agencies like the DHS, ANSI and ANAB, the American National Standards Institute, and the American National Accrediting Board are the accrediting bodies for Boeing. Boeing sits on ANSI's board, right, and ANAB's board next to the Department of Homeland Security. So when the DHS subcommittee was questioning Boeing, can we really say you're getting a square deal there? Probably not. In 2015 and 2021, the American National Standards Institute, who founded the International Accreditation Forum, was sitting on the IAF, incorporated in Delaware. A communist Chinese national had been given chairmanship of that, and this is the same guy who certified the Wuhan lab, and he is also, at that time, the chief executive of the China National Accreditation Services out of Beijing, China. He is mandated by his country of origin, Communist China, to take our government's data, or any company's data, etc. So you have a serious issue. As I've said, this booklet, if you want a copy, I will gladly send it to you. It's got all clickable links. All of it is factual. There's no conspiracy theory. You will see that our news media is not reporting properly. Yes, Boeing is a FAA regulator from 2009. They did not have to tell the FAA about the MCAS system that caused the Ethiopian and Malaysian crash. Also, they did not have to tell them about designs. And when I was sitting there with Sam Salipur, when I stood up, and I was trying to corroborate, which I did, that Sam is correct about the design issues. Boeing didn't have to tell the FAA that either, and our news media is not telling the truth. They're keeping it from we, the citizens. On top of that, between 2002 and present, Boeing gave up supplier auditing to a piece of paper that they sit on those accreditation bodies, ANSI, ANAB, and they state in a procurement documentation from July 1st, 2002, it states if you are AS 9100 certified and ANSI accredited, your quality is great. The only issue, again, in contention is that they closed off all kinds of competition because they sit on the board. They sit on the board of ANSI, ANAB that can grant, suspend, and withdraw certification. I repeat this over and over and over again to show you, ladies and gentlemen, that when you sit on a plane, when you sit on a train, when you sit on a bus, when you drive your car, these standards are failing us due to the intertwinement of government agencies and corporations. That's why I went down there twice. August 17th, 2024, when Sam Salipur, the whistleblower for the 777, 787 was talking, and also when David Calhoun was there on June 18th. And the sad part of it is David Calhoun should have known the basic answers, especially making $33 million a year. It's a shame. And I'm a shareholder of Boeing. Do you know how that makes me feel, owning a stock and paying an incompetent such as him? And he is. He didn't know anything. You can listen to him on the tape. Terrible. 203-556-1493. Or Daryl, DARYL, TQRS at yahoo.com. I thank you.